Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Miss back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are here again for yet another Philadelphia Flyers franchise mode, and I am very excited about this one. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We are heading into what I believe to be season number 6, which is pretty crazy how far along we've already gotten, I guess. But we're gonna take a look at the record book, and we're gonna keep a close eye on this season because, of course, there's a very high chance that Claude Giroux could surpass Bobby Clark in points this season as well. Could surpass and likely will surpass Bill Barber in goals as well. Carter Hart can also surpass Ron Hextall this year in wins from a goalie, which I am incredibly excited about. So I just want to see. I did the math in the last episode, but I do want to see what the total is. So yeah, Giroux needs 56 points to pass Clark in points, and he needs obviously 6 goals. Well, I guess sorry. Wait, sorry. No, that was wrong. 1 second. I 1 second. um, let's see. There. Okay. So sorry. So Giroux needs 57 points to pass Clark, and he needs 6 goals to pass Barber. And Carter Hart obviously needs 40 wins this season, so bit of a tall ask, but we'll see if he can do it. We'll see if they can all do it. I really think they can, and you know what? I kind of stacked the top line so Giroux can do this. So let's take a look at the lines for you guys this season. This season, we will have Claude Giroux on the top line with Nolan Patrick and Travis Konechny. We're going to see how it goes. Our second line of Morgan Frost, Sean Couturier, and Joel Farabee, which I honestly love that line. It's a really, really good line. Our third line of Oscar Lindblom with rookie Weston Stasiak. Very excited to see how he's going to do this season. He's a pretty good two-way forward, definitely better defensively than offensively, but Lindblom and Voracek on his wings will hopefully make up for the lack of points that Stasiak will probably be putting up. Voracek, of course, making a lot of money right now, but this could be his last season as well. There is a high chance this could be Claude Giroux's last season as well. 37 for Giroux, 36 for Voracek, but Voracek already listed as a depth forward and an AHL top 6 potential. Giroux listed as a bottom 6 potential, or at a bottom 6 potential, sorry. Then we take a look at our fourth line. We have Isaac Ratcliffe with German Rupstov and a rookie, Jamison Reese, which I'm pretty intrigued to see how he does because he has very high offensive awareness, but he doesn't really. No one on this line is really too great offensively. There's a very good defensive line, so we'll see how that goes. But onto the decor, sorry. Nothing really changing too much apart from Travis Sanheim gone, Brandon McNabb in, but maybe a bit of a downgrade, of course. Sanheim was an 83, McNabb an 81, but either way, I still think this decor is very, very solid. Of course, Provorov and Bouchard on the top pairing once again. Ghost and Myers on the second pairing once again. And then Honka still on that third pairing now with a new partner and Braden McNabb, of course. And of course, the goaltending has not changed either. Carter Hart and Felix Sandstrom, again, your tandem for this season. Now in the AHL, Amari McGrath up to a 72 at 20, 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 sorry, goddamn. But he's still looking very good. And we have a couple of players up here, or down here, I guess, that I really want to keep an eye out for. Leonardo DeLuca, sorry. He's a low elite, but he's a 79 at 22, so he could definitely still grow into an NHL forward for us. Maxime Comtois could literally play in the NHL right now, but I did like the stats of Reese more than Comtois, so we did decide to go for Reese, but Comtois could honestly still make the NHL lineup, and Leo Haberlin can also make the NHL lineup. I'm very intrigued to see how they do, so I'm giving those three the most ice time. Then moving down the lineup, Connor McLennan, still a pretty solid player for us. Hopefully he can grow. Cody Sauer is interesting. I mean, he's not the greatest, but he's not bad either. Guy Lebeau will be interesting. He's a low elite, but he's getting a lot of ice time, and he's playing with two very good players. Unfortunately, Scott Biggs is really low in the lineup. I didn't really have anywhere else to put him, in Matt Fraze as well. And then defensively, Connor DeSalvatore and Cody Rossau. I'm very excited for this pairing because that could be a pairing in the NHL for us someday. DeSalvatore, I'm not 100% sure about, but I'm really hoping for Rossau. Of course, 71 at 18 at a medium top 4 is very, very good, and they're getting the most ice time, and they're both a +3. So I'm intrigued to see how things go. Now I'm going to. I did not want to edit lines. I'm going to simulate through the preseason. We'll see how it goes. We're going to simulate to the regular season. Like I said, I do want to keep an eye on it because I do want to keep an eye on Giroux and Carter Hart's progress throughout the regular season here because that will be very, very exciting. Let's see how we do in the preseason. Right now, pretty good record. In the preseason, we will go 5-1-1, so not a bad record at all. And we open up this season with a back-to-back against the Hurricanes and the Penguins. We have a Metro, I was going to say a Metro road trip, but no, just a Metro trip, I guess, here to start off this season. So I highly doubt that Claude Giroux will be scoring 5 goals in the first 3 games, but we're gonna simulate the first couple of games anyways, just because why not? Like I said, I do want to keep track of this, and I want to see Giroux surpass that. So Philadelphia up 3-1 after 40, sorry, and we ended up winning a 5-1 there in game 1. That was a sick game out of our second line. I just want to take a look to see what their stats looked like. We have a Battle of Pennsylvania early in this season. So Farabee with 3 points, Couturier with 2 points, and 2 points from Frost. I really hope that second line can do good. No points from our top line, but that's all right. Let's continue on. Again, I'm going to probably slow sim until Giroux passes Barber in goals, because yeah, why not? Not like we really go through a regular season too slowly anyways. So let's see. In Pittsburgh, let's see what we can do. Farabee and Ratcliffe with some goals. Lindblom and O'Donnell with a goal for Pittsburgh. Then in the third period, Giroux gets his first of the season. And Joel Farabee has been starting off this season fantastically. Felix Sandstrom with a great start as well there in that game. Both of our goalies have only combined for 2 goals so far in 2 games, so not a bad start. Joel Farabee going off to start off this season. You know what? I will sim this Columbus game. We win 4-1. Let's see where we're at with Giroux now. Let's see if he scored in that game. He did not, but he did get an assist. No points from Konechny or Patrick yet, unfortunately, but Farabee a goal per game and over a point per game. Couturier over double a point per game right now, and Frost also a point per game. Lindblom also a goal per game. That third line is starting off very well as well. Weston Stasiak already with 2 points, and you know what? Honestly, surprisingly enough, our 2 biggest forwards are the worst on the team right now, apart from our second pairing. Although no one's in the negatives as far as I saw. Carter Hart starting off this season very good. So was Felix Sandstrom, though. So, yeah, a very sick start to the season in the first 3 games. I know it's only 3 games, but obviously a small sample size. But who knows? That could definitely show what this team will look like for this season. So let's go to Philadelphia to face Vegas. There's a Giroux goal. We're up 3-1. There's another Giroux goal and a Farabee goal, so we ended up winning the game 5-3. Not bad, but that's 2 goals from Giroux and a goal from Farabee, so Farabee still a goal per game player so far to start off this season. Not bad, as we get a 3-day break, heading to a little bit more of the Western Conference road trip of Colorado and Nashville. So let's see, Giroux now 1 goal. Oh wait, sorry. 2 goals away. I thought he scored 2. Oh, wait, yeah, he did score 2 goals that game, but he only had 1 goal before that. So, yeah, of course, he is now 2 points away, or 2 goals away from tying Bill Barber. Nolan Patrick got a hat-trick assist that game, and Konechny got 1 as well. Farabee, still a great start. Couturier, still a great start. Frost, still a great start. Lindblom, a goal per game player currently. That's insane. Voracek, a point per game player. We have a lot of point per game players, to be fair. Provorov as well. Bouchard as well. No one on our second pairing still yet to get a point. And yeah, obviously Carter Hart's still looking very good. I don't really know why I'm checking the team stats so much there. Against Colorado, we will sim it. we went 6-3. Hopefully we didn't miss that. Giroux. All right, he's tied. Big game out of Giroux there. Big game out of our top line there, actually. So nice. Good to see that, and this could be the game. That's also a 5-0 start to this season, so not a bad start at all. But this could be the game that Claude Giroux surpasses Bill Barber for the franchise lead in goals. Let's see if we can do it here against the Nashville Predators in Nashville. Not looking too good so far, and we actually get shut out, unfortunately. Not what you like to see, and that's our first loss of the season, but 5-0 to start off the season is not bad at all. Rossau and Jacina for Pionk, no thank you. Rossau will probably be sick. Rossau, Barabal, and Biggs for Malgin and Larson. Again, no thanks. And now to Florida. They've only played 3 games so far. That's weird. But let's go. Period number 1. Ratcliffe with a shorty. That's nice. And Bouchard with a goal. Jesus, an explosive second period for Florida there. And Claude Giroux, unfortunately, it takes the L, but does surpass Bill Barber with the goal lead in franchise history, which is awesome to see. Let's go and see it. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Oh, no, not NHL, sorry. Love Cam Fowler. Sick. Trevor Zegras already with the most goals on that team. My God, this guy's sick. Let's go to Philly. Let's see it. Claude Giroux now leading the team in goals all time, which is awesome to see. That's really, really cool. That's nice. Of course, Giroux leading in seasons and games played, and as well now goals. There is definitely a chance he could surpass Bobby Clark in points. Assist, I feel, is maybe out of the picture, but you never know, right? You just never know. So we can actually we can actually sim through the season a little bit now. Unfortunately, we got destroyed against Florida there, but that's all right. We will sim to the 1st of December, and we'll see where that takes us. 5-2-0 through the first 7. Let's see how our first 10 games go. We actually have a pretty busy opening month. In all fairness, we lose to Winnipeg, but we do beat the Maple Leafs, and Edmonton will be our 10th game of the season. We just got a trade offer for Jacob Slavin. We a 9-4 victory over the Edmonton Oilers there makes us 7-3-0 in our first 10, and we could hit 10 wins pretty soon here. Yeah, we do. All right. 11 wins now. Nice. We went on a bit of a losing streak, but now on a relatively solid win streak. And you know what? We lose to St. Louis, but we still get a point. So can't complain about that too much. 13-3-1 is a pretty damn solid start. I'm not going to lie. Halfway through halfway through November, we were 14-3-1 and a Metro back-to-back against probably the 2 best teams of that division ever. We beat them both. So that's nice. And yeah, I mean, no matter the outcome of that Buffalo game, November was a fantastic month. And your Philadelphia Flyers are 19-4-1. Holy shit. What a great way to start off the season. And my God, Sean Couturier is over a point per game. What is the second line? What have I done this year? Holy, Giroux down to an 85, but he's over a point per game. Nolan Patrick is struggling with only 17 points, and Konechny with only 22 points. 22 points. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, but Farabee 1 point behind a point per game. Couturier obviously a point per game, and Frost only a few points behind point per game. So honestly, a really good and solid, well-rounded effort out of our top 6 right now. Lindblom's goal pace slowed down a little bit, but that's all right. Weston Stasiak, though, 11 points so far in 24 games. Not a bad start to his season and his career. Voracek already down to a 79, but we are going to keep him on this team. No matter how far he drops, we're keeping him on this team. Radcliffe, Rupstov, and Jameson Reese, honestly, all doing pretty solid as well. Defensively, Provorov, wow, okay, 25 points right now. Bouchard with 17, Ghost with 5, Phil Myers with 11 without any power play time. This guy has honestly just turned into a freaking beast, man. Like, that's insane. No power play time, and he's got 11 points. That's really, really, really good. Brady McNabb though 8 points as well. Wasn't expecting that out of him. He's already basically at his average. Julius Honka though only 1 point. A bit of a slow season for him, although he had such a good season last year. And the goalies, Sandstrom is struggling in the save percentage and GAA category, but he is winning games. Carter Hart, though, doing very well. He's got one shutout this year at least. He slowly but surely is making his way up the shutout record book for this franchise, but he is quite a ways away from that. And you know what, guys? We can sim to January, I think. Let's see how the month of December goes. I did see that we were 8-1-1 in our last 10 before we started the simulation again, but yeah, I mean, we are still going hard. We take a loss there to LA, but 22-5-1 isn't bad at all. Pretty sure I just saw that we were in second in the division as well. Okay, no, I totally just made that up. We are quite a ways ahead of the Capitals right now, who are in second. 26-5-1. We could have 30 wins by the new year. A shootout loss to the Leafs, but again, we get a point, so I can't really complain. We've only missed out on 12 points of a possible 14 right now. Those stats change a little bit, but we've hit the new year. We were really close to hitting 30 wins by the new year. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do it, but 29-6-2, not a bad record at all. We are atop of the league. The only team really close to us is the St. Louis Blues, but we have 4 games in hand against them, so that's crazy. Let's take a look at the point totals. We have 2 point-per-game players right now in Giroux and Couturier, and 2 players that are 1 point behind a point per game in Konechny and Provorov. Joel Farabee up to 32 points in 37 games. Nolan Patrick, 29. Evan Bouchard, 29, though, too. Morgan Frost, 27. Jacob Voracek, 78, or 79, sorry, with 24 points. That's insane. Phil Myers doing much better than Ghost, even though Ghost is on the power play. Although our top power play is so good, Ghost might honestly barely even get out there. Weston Stasiak, 14. He slowed down a little bit, I guess. Julius Honka with 2 assists so far this season. Let's take a look at the goalies. Carter Hart up to 21 wins. Very good stats so far. 21-5-2 with 2 shutouts. Felix Sandstrom, though, has brought it back a little bit. So 37 points now. Giroux still needs another 20 points to surpass Bobby Clark. So we will sim to the deadline, I guess. That should be right around 20 games, so we'll see how it goes. I might actually stop a little bit before the deadline just to see. Depends on how good we're doing, I guess. But there was our 30th win against the Devils. Then we got our 31st win against the Devils, and our 32nd against the Pens, our 33rd against the Red Wings, and we take a loss to Carolina there on a bit of an Eastern Conference stretch here. It was a big Eastern Conference stretch, actually, but back to the West for a game against Dallas, then back to the East with Columbus and Detroit, and we could have 40 wins by the All-Star break. We have 3 chances, and we have 2 chances to win 2 games. Can we? We cannot. And a 3-game losing streak heading into the All-Star break. That sucks, but 38-10-2. I'm going to stop the simulation. 39-10-2. I do want to see where Giroux's at. 51-51. All right. We are getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Let's sim to the next week. We'll go through 2 games. We'll see where we're at. Vancouver and the Islanders. There's our 40th win of the season. 40 wins at the start of February. That's insane. Let's see. Giroux up to 54 points now. I feel like we gotta slow sim it just to see it. I wish there was a cool celebration in game for it. I think there might be, to be honest, but honestly, I'm really not sure, and I don't want to go in the games and watch until he surpasses Bobby Clark in points. So 2 points to tie, 3 points to pass. That is incredibly exciting. Obviously, Didn't even mention it, but of course he passes point or career point 1200. So very good from Giroux there. But we get to face Tampa here, and let's see what Giroux can do. Voracek goal, Farabee goal, and an Appleton goal. And then the third period, we were going to overtime. Adam Henrique is in Tampa. Cool. 1 minute to go in overtime, and actually Victor Hedman with 7 seconds left gets a goal, and we unfortunately lose, but we do get a point at least. Giroux still a point per game player, 54 of 54. 3 more points though, still, ladies. See what we can do in Columbus here. Let's go. First period, we're down 1-0. Second period, 1-1. Ratcliffe with a goal, and an explosive period out of Philadelphia here in the third, and we end up winning. Carter Hart with a great game. Konechny with a goal, maybe an assist there from Giroux. Yep, cool. Still a point per game player at 37 years old. That's great. We move on to the Capitals to see if we can do it against the Caps. Let's see what we can do. Sucks that we're in Washington, that's for sure, though. Would love to do it in Philly. That would be awesome. A goal from Patrick could have been that, and a goal from Konechny maybe also gets us there. Voracek with a power play goal, and we will slow time. We are at least getting a point, but Sean Couturier gets the goal anyways. Let's see. Claude Giroux with 1 point. All right. All right. Slowly but surely is getting there. Let's see what we can do. Up to 89 points on the season. 43, 10, and 3. 1 point here for Claude Giroux to surpass Bobby Clark or have the sole ranking of #1 in franchise history in the point column. Let's see what we can do. Period number 1, nothing for Philly. Period number 2, nothing for Philly. Period number 3, nothing for Philly, unfortunately. Filip Hronek, I believe, netted 2 goals there. Maybe Zadina had 1. I don't even remember, but that's all right. We have a chance to get Giroux this franchise lead now in Philadelphia, which is great. That is ideal. So let's see what we can do against Anaheim. Perov with a goal. Maybe a Giroux point there. Can I see that, actually? I cannot, unfortunately. Second period. Pitlick with 2 goals this game. Elias Anderson, though, with a goal as well. And on to the third period. We get shut out in the third period there, but no. Let's check out Philly stats. Did Giroux get a point? He did not. He was a -3 that game. Rough. All right, so storybook ending right here. This is how it can go. In Philly against Chicago, we just beat Chicago not too long ago in the Stanley Cup Final. One of the biggest rivalries of the past decade, really. Just because the 2 Stanley Cup Finals, really. But can Giroux do it against Chicago? Potentially there on that Konechny goal. We go to the third, 2-2. Evan Bouchard with a shorty. We will slow sim overtime. Let's see what we can do here in overtime. Let's increase the speed. We will go to a shootout, and Konechny and Giroux with the points there. I did not mean to go to Chicago. Let's see it. Giroux. No, okay. 34 save game from Sandstrom there. Nothing. No point from Giroux. Okay. We are slowly getting there, ladies and gents. We now go to Columbus. We now face Columbus. We are going to be in Philadelphia, though. Let's see if we can do it here. Come on, Giroux. I believe. Let's go. All right. Hey! And it's a goal. Let's go. Unfortunately, we were up 2-0, but then ended up going down 4 straight goals after that. But Claude Giroux is now the sole leader of franchise points for the Philadelphia Flyers. That is awesome. And we're still in this game, too. Let's go to overtime. 4-4. Can we get the win? I mean, we at least salvage a point. Not that we really need it, but Giroux with the shootout, or with a shootout goal, and Like I said, guys, Claude Giroux, now your reigning and defending, I guess we can say, uh, point leader for the Philadelphia Flyers franchise. So let's go and take a look at it. Claude Giroux, 1,211 points. Not bad. And yeah, Giroux is currently 80 assists behind Clark. That's a tall ask. I don't know if Giroux will be able to do that by the time his career ends. So we can now simulate up to the deadline. We're basically right there. Um, yeah, I mean, we've got 3 more games before the deadline. Let's see what we can do against them. We obviously, 2 games, sorry, because we had just played Columbus. Boston, we win. Chicago, we lose, but we do get a point, and 96 points at the deadline. That is insane. Again, honestly surprised we haven't already clinched, because that's just an insane amount of points. We will hop into the deadline here. Let's see. Let's see what's out here. Again, similar to past seasons, I don't really making a trade. I don't really want to make any changes to this team, to be honest. How cool would it be to see Patrick Kane in a Philly jersey? Could you imagine? Oh, that would be so gross. No, sorry. Let's check available players. My God. Jacob Slavin, Ryan Strome, Sean Monahan, Christian Vesalainen. Christian Vesalainen is interesting. Colton Parayko, Anthony Duclair, Tage Thompson, Sam Steele. Tage is up to an 85, so he grew very well. Nino, Thomas, Truba, Smith, Meyer, Skinner, Yossi, Clefbaum, Wenberg, Pulak, Pionk, Duchesne. Pionk is a little interesting, to be honest. He's a very solid defenseman. I mean, ideally would rather a left-handed defenseman to upgrade to, like Ryan Murray, although that Murray contract is heavy. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to make a trade once again. Brian Little, Christian Juice, and a third to Columbus in exchange for 2 prospects. One of their names was McMuffin. That's great. So we will exit the deadline, and for like the 2000th season in a row, we won't make any changes to our team. I don't know. I think our team's doing so good. I don't really think we need to make any changes, which is good, of course, but I'm a little worried about it just because last season we didn't make any changes and our team got fucked after the deadline, so I hope that doesn't happen again this season. Kyle Connor to New Jersey. Wow. Sean Corrali, I'm just going to decline him. I do not care. So we have, what is that, 18? We have 20 games left. Yeah, I don't know. Should have known that, but 20 games left. I wonder if we can hit 60 wins. That is a tall ask, I think, but it's possible. It most definitely is possible. Who is expiring this year? I see Nolan Patrick is. Phil Myers, Joel Farabee, Claude Giroux down to an 84 now. But of course, Nolan is important, but I do want to come back to Nolan. Phil is also very important. Farabee is also very important. Giroux is obviously important, but he's now 38. I don't know if he's going to be coming back. Stasiak also is going to need an extension, and yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to get it. What about goalies? Felix Sandstrom, defenseman. Oh yeah, I was on skaters. Never mind. We are good. So I do want to extend Nolan. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it now. Nolan and Phil, I think, for sure. So let's see. Nolan, he wants a 6-year deal, that brings him up to 33. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him up to 34, but 33 is definitely more friendly. I'm going to offer him $8.5 million for 6 years. That's honestly a really good contract. And that still gives us a lot of breathing room for the rest of our extensions. Myers, I mean, I'm going to try $5 million. He is a really good contract and gives us a lot of breathing room. And Farabee, he only wants a 2-year deal, which is a little upsetting. So I'm going to go for a 3-year deal and still give him a decent amount of money. I'm going to give him 5.6 for 3 seasons. I don't think that's too bad. Maybe 2 years. I mean, you know what? He wants a 2-year deal. Let's go 2 years. But those 3 are obviously the priority. So we will just stick with that for now. And We should hear from these guys pretty soon. So let's see. Farabee accepts, Myers accepts, and Patrick accepts. There we go. So that didn't take long at all. I do want to see now how much cap space we have to work with for this upcoming season, though. Let's see. With Giroux, out of curiosity, we still have 14 million, almost 15 million to work with. So I don't think I'm gonna re-sign Giroux unless he comes back, but I feel like there is a shot that he does retire. So we will wait and see. Let's sim to the end of the season to see what we can do. We have 19 games to win 13 games. Can we hit 60 wins? That is the goal. Let's see what we can do. I am hopeful, and I believe in this team. We have 3 back-to-backs on Monday, Tuesday, which is, I feel like that's pretty dreadful, to be honest. That sucks. 3 weeks in a row where you have back-to-backs, that's harsh. And you know what? We split each and every one of them, so I guess that's not too bad. But I think with that loss against the Islanders, are already out of the 60-win contention. Let's see, actually. We've got 6 games left, and we have 4 chances. Never mind. Or we only need 4 wins, sorry. We have 5 games to do it. Let's sim the New Jersey game. Can we win? We cannot. Ooh, we got to win the last 4 games of the season here to hit 60 wins. I'm going to slow sim them because I want to see it. The Wild have clinched the conference over in the West. Lightning at 103 points. Clutch the Metro. We are at 116 points. Holy. All right, we've got 4 games to see if we can hit 30 wins. Fuck it, 60 wins. Let's see if we can do it against the Islanders. A 3-2 period. Pretty even period, though. 2 from Giroux and 1 from Reese, and Goddard and Holmstrom of the Islanders get goals. We're up 4-3. Konechny and Arvidsson, and we win that game. Konechny and Stasiak with the goals in the third. We have 3 opportunities, and we need to have a 100% success rate. Let's see if we can hit 60 wins. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do. 3 more games left in this season. Now against Montreal, we are down 2-1 after 20. Still 2-1 after 20. We'll slow sim it. Come on, Philly. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Come on. I believe. For 60 wins, Travis Konechny ties the game. A power play for Philly. We score. No, we don't score on the power play, but Stasiak gets a goal right after that anyways. And we have the lead. And Nolan Patrick makes it 4-2. The newly signed man. That should be the game. Oh my. Josh Anderson makes it 4-3, but we do win, and we have 2 wins. 2 games left, hoping for 2 wins. I was trying to say we have 2 opportunities left to win, or to get our 60 wins. My God, I can't speak today at all. Let's go. 2 games left. Now against Washington, they're a pretty solid team. 42-30-8, not a bad record. First period, we're up 3-1. Second period, we're up 4-2. I'll slow some because it's close. It's only a 2-goal game, but looking good right now for Philly. Come on, let's close out this game. Jordan Eberle makes it a 1-goal game with plenty of time to go here. I feel like most of the games for the teams playing us right now are to try to prevent us to get 60 wins. But we do win that game, and it comes down to our last game of the season. Oh, how crazy is that? Against New Jersey, we've been up and down against New Jersey all year. I feel like they are in the playoffs, so they can just have the night off. Let us get 60 wins. I'll pay you guys for it. So let's sim the game. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go. First period of game 82. Nothing. Second period, we're up 2-1. Voracek and Ghost with power play goals. Carlson gets a goal for New Jersey, but we do have the lead. A power play opportunity for Philly once again. We do not score. Oh my God, we have 35 shots, and we're in the third period. Jesus. Halfway through the frame. Oh man, come on. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and Morgan Frost with an empty netter should net us win number 60. That is insane. Oh my god, that's insane. 60 fucking wins. I have never done that in a simulation ever in my life. 60, 18, and 4, 124 points. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm checking to see what the highest point total was. Um. Yeah, let's see. The Red Wings and the Tampa Bay Lightning got 62 wins. Oh, right. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we are. I mean, our team obviously still did fantastic, but we're a lot lower than I was expecting, to be fair. But Detroit in 95 96 went 62 13 and 7 for 131 points. Tampa in 2018 2019 goes 62 and 16. Oh, sorry. 62 16 and 4. So basically the same record as us. With 128 points, and what looks to be the lead, the lead in points was the Montreal Canadiens in 76-77 with a record of 68 and 12 with 132 points. So we are tied for sixth with the Red Wings of 05-06. But yeah, not a bad season. How many 60-win teams has there been? Only 3. Tampa, Detroit, and Montreal, and we are now in that, which is awesome. Let's see. 124 points. That is insane, man. That is insane. No one even a point per game player on our team, yet we still drop 60 wins. And you know what, guys? I totally forgot about it and lost track of it, but I'm guessing Carter Hart has surpassed, I think it was Hextall, for the franchise lead in wins, but let's go and take a look. Let's see. Yeah, Carter Hart now with the most wins in franchise history from a goalie as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. Giroux is still, what is that, 71 points away from tying, or 71 assists away from tying Bobby Clark. I'd say that's probably at least another 2 seasons, and I don't know how likely that is. 60, 18, and 4. That is insane. That is, of course, a President's Trophy win. No one even close to us this season. 75.6 point percentage. Goals for, we had the highest. Goals for. Goals against, we didn't have the lowest, actually. I saw, yeah, Minnesota had the lowest. Power play goals, we had 60, which is top 2 in the league. Total power plays, we had... we were in the middle of the pack. Our power play percentage this season was second in the league. Shorthanded goals against, we only let up 3. Just around the middle of the pack, I guess. So power play goals against, we didn't let up that many. We're around the middle of the pack. Time shorthanded, we were around the middle of the pack. Penalty kill percentage was top 5, so not bad. Shorthanded goals, we had 8, tied for second. That's insane. Our home record was 33-7-1. Our away record was 27-11-3. Our last 10 was 8-2-0. So we were the best home ice team and the best road team this entire season. That's crazy. So let's take a look at the team. Oh my, Evan Bouchard with 68 points. Overall, really slowed down there. But Konechny led the team with 81 and 82. Giroux with 78 and 82. Bouchard with 68 and 82. That's insane. He'll probably get another boost, honestly. That's insane. Couturier with 66 and 82. Farabee with 61. Provorov with 61. Patrick with 59. pretty rough season from Nolan Patrick, to be honest. I mean, again, I want him to surpass 60 points a season, but yeah, Provorov, not bad. He was obviously on a much higher point pace, but did slow down a little bit. Farabee, I think that's by far a career high for him. Yeah, by a decent amount. Couturier, that's one of his better seasons in this simulation. Yeah, his best season since season 2. And Bouchard, obviously his best season. This is Giroux's best season in a while as well. Yeah, his best season since year 1. Damn. And Konechny, I mean, he's had a few 81-point seasons, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, never mind. This is his best season, so cool. Let's continue on, though. Morgan Frost with 58. How was that? That's almost a career high for him. He was pretty close. Voracek, let's see, he's 76 overall now with 46 points. Ghost ended up hitting 42 points, so that's not bad. Myers 32 points without any penalty or without any power play time. Like, that's just so insane. That is so good. I wonder if it's worth putting him on the power play. It might be. Weston Stasiak 28 points in his rookie season, not bad. 15 goals, 13 assists, not bad. He's obviously over a point per game player in the AHL last season. Radcliffe, Rupstov, Reese, McNabb, and Honka. Honka really slowed down this season. He must have just had a really good season last year. And Carter Hart with 51 wins. My God. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, his stats were pretty solid, but yeah, not bad at all. Holy shit, it's been 42 minutes almost. All right, well, let's see. Obviously, Carter Hart led the league in wins. He was tied for 3rd for highest save percentage. And for GAAs, let's see, or GAA, I guess, he was the second highest starter, or the second best starter. I feel like it's going to go to Demko, but I hope there is Carter Hart consideration out there. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Obviously, Demko was good, but obviously Carter Hart had a much better record. Minnesota finished 2nd in the league. We finished 1st, so clearly we are the better team. I don't know, though. Let's go and take a look at rookies. Let's see where Stasiak was at. I can't imagine he was that high. Well, you know what? He wasn't that bad. He was pretty close to the top 10, actually. Rookie goalies this season. Anyone significant? No one that I know of. Defenseman this season. Let's see. John Carlson, pretty close to a point per game. Alex Pietrangelo, Ryan Merkley. I mean, honestly, Evan Bouchard might take home a Norris, which I was not expecting that. That's for sure. I honestly feel like it's between. I feel like it's between Carlson, Bouchard, and Drysdale, to be honest. Like, I mean, Merkley and Pietrangelo. Oh, Pietrangelo had one more point than Bouchard. Obviously, Merkley tied with Bouchard, but Bouchard was a plus 35. Like, that's insane. He was also tied for 3rd with most goals from a defenseman. Dmitry Orlov put up 45 points that season. Wow. Let's check out around the league for forwards. Philip Forsberg led the league with 95 points. 91 from McDavid, 91 from Joshua Waugh. My God, I don't know what's going on over in Nashville, but they are doing very well. Most goals goes to Draisaitl. No, Cole Caulfield with 52. Holy shot, Jesus Christ. My God. Rick Cogliano drops 50. I have no idea who that guy is. But he was a rookie last season. Nope, he was a rookie 2 seasons ago. He just blew up this season with 50 goals. Draisaitl, McKinnon, Tarasenko, Forsberg, Matthews, Zegras. So, yeah, this was a pretty long one, guys. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. I'm very, very sorry about that. In the next one, we will hit the playoffs, of course, but that will be the end. Oh, my. That will be the end of this episode. So, hopefully you guys did all enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.